So ladies and gentlemen, today's list we will talk about 10 most gorgeous wives of the world's top billionaires, because if you're a billionaire, you're kind of gonna have an amazing life, unlike me as a fucking bitch ass man. Okay, I'm just voice acting, I'm just exaggerating. Just let's go and get on with the list. Number 10, Dasha Zukova and Roman Abramovich. Chelsea Clinton isn't the only well-off friend of Ivanka Trump that we know. Dasha Zukova is Roman Abramovich, who is one of the richest men in Russia with a net worth of $8.5 billion according to Forbes. The two kept their marriage a secret for the first 6 years of harmonious matrimony. In the winter of 2014, the Wall Street Journal published an article stating they met in 2005 and were married a few years later. Dasha is a magazine editor for Garage and attended Donald Trump's inauguration events after being invited by Ivanka. Dasha's husband is an owner of Enquiries, which is a steel-making company in London, as well as being the owner of Chelsea's soccer team. Number 9. Devon Aoki and James Bailey. Do you remember the cute Japanese model in Too Fast, Too Furious? Well, her name is Devon Aoki. And although she's a successful model that acted in the hit movies Sin City and Mutant Chronicles, when a billionaire named James Bailey pursued her, she couldn't resist. James Bailey is a hedge fund billionaire that chooses to work as a business analyst for TA Associates. Here are a few interesting facts about Devon Aoki. She had a cameo in the previous Black Eyed Peas member, Fergie's Milk, a music video with Kim Kardashian. Despite the runaway industry standard that models need to be at least 5'9", Aoki is only 5'6" in height. While she lives in billionaire lifestyle, she hit the runway for a Machino show in Los Angeles in 2016. Number 8. Ivanka and Jared Kushner. Real estate mogul Donald Trump, the current president of the freaking United States, but the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree when it comes to the man she married. Much like her father, Ivanka's husband, Jared Kushner, is a billionaire real estate investor, the publisher of the New York Observer, and is a serious advisor on Donald's team. Ivanka might be teased in the US because of her father, but in Japan, she has become a big hit because they believe she has it all: owning a successful business, a healthy husband, and a father that became president. Number 7. Fabiana Flossy and Bernie Ecclestone. 38-year-old Fabiana Flossy is married to an 86-year-old billionaire named Bernie Ecclestone. Bernie owns a group of companies that include the FIA Formula One World Championship. He worked for the company for 40 years and eventually acquired rights to the organization. One of the couple's most expensive purchases is a 24 million chalet in Switzerland. Their daughter, Tamara, owns a mansion in London that has 57 rooms, and she mentioned that she only occupies 4 of the rooms in her house. While this is no laughing matter, in August 2016, Fabiana's mother was kidnapped. The police were hunting down a man that threatened to murder her mother after sending Fabiana a gruesome video in the mail of a woman beheaded. The kidnappers requested 8 days for Fabiana and her billionaire husband to send $28 million in ransom. In less than 2 weeks, the police found Fabiana's mother tied up in a house in Coxia, Brazil. Number 6. Kirsty and Ernesto Bertinelli. Kirsty Bertinelli is happily married to Ernesto Bertinelli, who in 2014 had his family ranked as the 5th wealthiest in the UK based on the Sunday Times rich list. He was born into wealth because his grandfather passed down a pharmaceutical company in Switzerland called Cirono in 1996. Between 1996 to 2006, Cirono went from an 809 million business to a 208 billion business. Although his business dealings were lucrative, Ernesto eventually sold the company in 2006. Kirsty is no commoner. Her family is the owner of a manufacturing company of ceramic products, and when she was 17 years old, she became Miss UK. Number 5. Syndica Docolo and Isabel dos Santos. Syndica Docolo is a half Danish and Congolese man whose father is a millionaire. If you Google him and his wife Isabel dos Santos, they have partied with Kim Kardashian, Bella Hadid, and comedian Chris Tucker, to name a few. Nicki Minaj was under the spotlight in 2015 after she accepted a significant amount of money to perform for Isabel dos Santos, whose father is an Angolan dictator named President Jose Eduardo dos Santos. In an Instagram photo, Nicki Minaj did not hide her music business affiliation despite the backlash and posted, "She's just the 8th richest woman in the world. At least that's what I was told by someone before we took this photo. Girl power, this motivates me so much." Number 4, Elaine Andre Zansen and Eduardo Saverin. I don't know the Andre Zansen. Fucking hell. The beautiful Elaine is married to Eduardo Saverin, who is a previous employee of Facebook. He is the 188th billionaire in the world, the 10th richest Latin American billionaire, and is one of the youngest men to be on the list. In 2015, he owned up to 53 million shares of the social media empire Facebook, which is 0.5% of all the outstanding shares. Additionally, Eduardo also invested in the startup companies called Jumio and Kuriki. Elaine is from Indonesia and used to work as a quantitative research analyst for Franklin Templeton Investments. Unlike a few of the women on the list, she studied economics and was a successful corporate employee. Number 3, Alexandra and Andrei Melichenko. Frick these names, man. These freaking billionaire names. Alexandra Melichenko was a part of a pop group in the 1990s when she was 17 years old in Serbia called Models. The group managed to compete several albums during the 5-year team of their music group. After the team parted, she, in fact, became a fashion model that posted for advertising campaigns and landed television gigs in Barcelona and Milan. Her husband paid Jennifer Lopez $2 million to perform at Alexandra's 13th birthday, and during their wedding, the sultry Christina Aguilera and Whitney Houston performed. The two vacate on a 13 million supersized yacht named the Mammoth Vessels. Get the joke, okay? Which just so happens to be one of the biggest ships on the planet. Number 2, Allison Williams and Ricky Van Veen. If you watch the HBO hit show Girls, you might remember seeing Allison Williams as the character Marnie Michaels. Her father is the NBC News chief anchor Brian Douglas Williams, and her career has also seen her work as a voice actress for The Simpsons. Allison is married to one of the co-founders of the college humor website named Ricky Van Veen. To add his resume, Ricky is a principal owner of the Connected Ventures that developed Vimeo and the CEO of a company called National that owns the television rights to the Food Network show Chopped. One might think that with the help of her father in the entertainment business and a billionaire husband, she would kick her feet up and relax. To the contrary, she is currently funding medical research for a cure to end cancer. Number 1, Sean Parker and Alexandra Lennis. Another tech mogul I wanted to share is Sean Parker, who is the co-founder of Napster, a company he started at 19 years old and was the first president of Facebook. He may not be Warren Buffett, but Forbes added him as the 722nd billionaire in the world. Well, there is not a lot of information on Alexandra. She's an under-the-radar songwriter and singer. Sean Parker isn't ashamed of Alexandra because she is right by his side when they party with New York socialite Alexandra Winner and rapper Snoop Dogg. Kim Kardashian tried flirting with Sean at a party while Alexandra was there by his side as a date. Despite other women trying to hit on him, it is evident that he knows he has a good thing, because on Facebook, Alexandra's photo album is full of the two cuddling as a happy couple. Oh, take that, Kim Kardashian. Also take Kanye West. Boom! Here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you liked this video. Do not forget to click that subscribe button, that like button, that share button, importantly the share button, and of course, do not forget to click that bell icon, because when you do that, you're gonna get more impressive videos from us. We stretch out everything into the extreme. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.